Classic Black Eyed Peas.
I love that song. Anyway, yes guys, welcome to a brand new video. My name is Conan and today is gonna be such a sick, exciting day because I'm gonna be doing a Q&A video today. So I went on my Instagram and I asked my fellow followers to ask me a question. And by the way, if you're not yet following me on my Instagram, go do so right now. It's like down here somewhere. Make sure to go follow me so you can participate in the next Q&A. I got some pretty good questions, so I'm gonna be answering all of them, or some of them at least, in today's video. So let's get into it. But before we do, we gotta go train legs because we're sitting right outside of the gym. About to crush our legs, and today's just gonna be such a good day. It's almost like, it's already 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna be filming today and tomorrow. So today and tomorrow are gonna be just absolutely amazingly sick days. And you're probably wondering, why am I so energetic? I have no idea. I'm just so excited, man. I have no idea. Like, I haven't consumed any caffeine or stimulants for that matter these past 2 weeks, which coincidentally, I also haven't been consuming any dairy these past 2 weeks. So every single time I consume a meal, it doesn't just sit in my stomach. It literally goes into my body and it just evaporates inside of me. Like, I don't know, it just disappears. So all the food I'm eating just turns into immediate energy, and I'm just so freaking excited every single time after I eat a meal. So I literally ate a meal like 5 minutes ago and I feel so I can run a marathon right now, man. Like, I'm so energized, not bothered at all, just feel energetic, really good. So in case you're kind of confused, I have not been consuming any dairy these past 2 weeks because, I mean, like, you guys know if you watch my previous video, which, I mean, like, you should watch all my videos. So yeah, anyway, it's 4 o'clock right now. I've gotta go train legs, so let's go train legs first and then I'll answer some questions.
I've been up for 3 nights. My eyes are bloodshot red. Damn, I wanna see the sunshine. It's getting to my head. One look in the mirror, don't like what I find. I know that somewhere in there there's a good guy, but he runs away at midnight. I'm sorry that I stole your car. Ain't got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to me. Maybe you should pull the alarm so I don't take it way too far.
So this is the first time I ever used like a proper belt before. It's a bit loose on me because it's not my size, but I can tell such a big difference between this flimsy little belt and like a proper belt.
I'm 23. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. My siblings are perfect and I wish I were the same. Making bad decisions, it should be my middle name. I love playing with fire, it's my favorite. Watch it burn my whole house down, not feel a thing. One look in the mirror, don't like what I find. I know that somewhere in there there's a good guy.
You got it. Up! Easy. Go! Yes, man.
He runs away at midnight. I'm sorry that I stole your car. Ain't got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to me. Maybe you should pull the alarm so I don't take it way too far. Die before I'm 23. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom.
Well, this is what happens when I'm out of my medicine.
There's collateral damage, I gotta go.
I'm sorry that I stole your car. Ain't got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to me. Maybe you should pull the alarm so I don't take it way too far. Die
Yo, let's do it, let's do it. Show them. No, I don't have to. Do what you did last time, like that.
I know, but the problem is taking the shirt off and
Yeah, no, that's fine.
cut that shit off.
Oh, right guys, so I just came back from the gym and that was a really good workout. So initially, started off doing just a traditional leg workout, made some gains on the squat. So if you watched the last video, you saw me do 245 for 3 sets of 4 reps. However, this week we did 3 sets of 5 reps using 245, so that is gains right there. Then I moved on to barbell Romanian deadlifts instead of those dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, because if you've been following my videos or my Instagram page, you'd know that my grip strength is just the worst ever. Like my grip strength just caves in before my hamstrings do. And so when I do dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, my forearms hurt more than my hamstrings do, which is not good at all. Your hamstrings should give up before your forearms do. However, they just don't. So I switched it to barbell deadlifts and they felt a lot better. I used those wrist straps and they actually worked really well. So gonna be sticking with that. And then also, instead of the red hack squat machine you guys normally see me do, I used the traditional hack squat machine. And yeah, I just kind of switched it up because I didn't feel my quads as much on the other machine, and this one I felt just all quads. Mind muscle connection was through the roof, was insane. Then did some calves, some single leg curls, and then some leg extensions. And then after that, my workout partner actually decided to pull up, and he was doing like upper body, so I decided to join him and do some triceps, which was fun. Then after that we did some posing. That's one of the biggest things I need to like focus on, is my posing. Not just my posing, but actually building muscle too. But posing is so important in like bodybuilding, especially when you're competing, because the way you showcase your muscles is obviously really important as well. So that's what we did. Yeah, overall really good workouts. And now let's get into some questions. So I'm not going to be answering all the questions right now in my car because it's getting pretty late. It's already like 7 o'clock, and I'm just going to continue this video tomorrow. Let's just find some questions. So there's a lot of questions and I don't know which one to start with. So let's just start with, since we're already talking about like bodybuilding stuff. Really good question right here. Will you try PEDs in the future? And now I think this is such a funny question, especially when you get asses in my position. So if I were to hear anybody else who looks like me even think about taking PEDs, you're a moron, because like I'm nowhere near reaching my genetic potential, like nowhere near. I got so many more years to continue training hard, putting on size, putting on mass, gaining strength. So PEDs is not even in the equation right now. In the future, probably not either, because I haven't even looked into it either. So, and I've always had like this mindset of like, oh, it's so bad for you, but like it's not. Like a lot of people do it, but definitely you do put your health at risk, and it's not something I consider doing in the near future at all. Obviously opinions change, but for now, heck no. I'm just enjoying just eating food, training hard, lifting weight, having fun, and yeah, so for now, definitely not. And if you're someone in my position as well, don't even think about it. You should not even do research. Don't even think about it. Just focus on getting lots of strength, putting on size, and just having a good time, because yeah, in your first couple of years of lifting, you'll make the most amount of progress. So there's absolutely no need for you to take any drugs or anabolics or PEDs. Just focus on getting better every single day, and you'll be amazed by how far you get.
What am I supposed to do? Baby, so in love with you. Stuck together just like glue, just like glue. Ooh, what am I...
Alright guys, so today is currently tomorrow. So yesterday, today is tomorrow, but today is today, if that makes sense. Anyway, it is the day after yesterday. I'm confusing myself now, okay. Anyway, what is important right now is we got some French toast, and also I mentioned that yesterday or last night I was going to answer some more questions, but in my defense, like I did not forget about you guys. I had like this assignment to do and I just kind of did that instead of answering questions. It's all good though, because we're going to be answering all of them today. So as I'm going to be eating my French toast, I'm going to answer some more questions. So let's just have a look. What's your diet? Any recommendations? So actually, if you watched my last video, you know that I changed up my diet slightly. I just haven't been consuming any dairy. Yeah, as you guys probably noticed from the introduction of today's video, I feel much more energized. And yeah, honestly, like I wouldn't necessarily recommend you guys to take certain food groups out of your diet. So for example, like doing like a keto diet where you don't eat any carbs, or a paleo diet or a carnivore diet or whatever. I honestly always recommend to every single one of you to eat a well-balanced diet. Just eat all the food groups, but just make sure they fit within your caloric range and within your macros. So most important thing is just your caloric intake. So it doesn't really matter what you eat as long as you are just within your caloric range. So if you want to gain weight, you should be eating more calories than you burn, caloric surplus. If you want to lose weight, you should be in a caloric deficit, eating less calories than you burn. Secondly, you got to make sure you hit your macros. So number one, protein is very important. So at least 1 gram per pound of body weight. When you're bulking, that's plenty. You don't need any more than that because obviously you're eating lots of carbs and fats too, and carbs are protein sparing, so you don't necessarily need to eat more protein. When you're in a caloric deficit, however, I do recommend eating probably just over 1 gram per pound of body weight, because obviously you don't have that much energy and protein can be used as that excess energy. Also, protein is very satiating, so it'll help you feel fuller for longer. So yeah, honestly, protein is number one most important macronutrient. Secondly, carbs and fats. Doesn't really matter what the ratio is. Some like eating more carbs than fats, some like eating more fats than carbs. You just gotta find what works for you. So that's honestly what I recommend you guys to do as well. Just eat a well-balanced diet. Make sure you hit your calories and macros as well, and that's basically it. Also, you don't have to do this. Actually, you do have to do this. Make sure you include some French toast into your diet, because like it's just so anabolic, and it just like it's such a good start to the day, man. You don't even have to eat this for breakfast. Eat this for dinner, for lunch, like whatever, man. Just eat it, because like you will not be disappointed at all. It is just too good. So I'm gonna eat this right now and then answer some more questions.
Ooh, what am I supposed to do? Baby, so in love with you. Stuck together just like glue, just like glue. Going back and forth, think I hate you, but I love you, eh? You can hit my line.
Okay guys, so currently going on my morning walk, and it is absolutely freezing right now, but that's not gonna stop me from answering some more questions. So who in the fitness industry do you look up to the most and why? Now that's a really interesting question, because this past couple of months I haven't been watching that many other YouTube videos of these other fitness influencers. Like I've just been so busy, honestly, just focusing on my own like stuff, my Instagram, my YouTube, school, work, my workouts. So I've just been focusing a lot on myself lately. So but about a year ago I was literally addicted to watching David Late's YouTube videos. I only like heard about him last year in 2019, and I watched almost all of his videos from like 2015 onwards. So yeah, he does inspire me a lot, just his work ethic and just his videos in general. I just enjoy watching them. They're really enjoyable, really good at editing, and just really motivating to just see where he came from and see where he is now. On top of that, I'm a big fan of Christian Guzman as well. Again, just his work ethic, how he created like Alpha Elite, and just his YouTube channel. He has over like 1,000 videos. He was actually the first ever YouTuber I watched back in like 2014 when I first started watching all these fitness YouTube videos. Watching like the 2015 summer shredding series kind of pretty much got me into working out. So yeah, him and David Late are like my top two. Next question, top bulking tips. Now, if you struggle getting enough calories in or struggle getting weight, I highly recommend you guys to incorporate more healthy fats into your diet, because I've said it so many times, but in case you're new, 1 gram of fat has 9 calories, whereas protein and carbs only have 4 calories per gram. So if you think about it, fat has double the amount of calories carbs and protein do per gram. So highly recommend you guys to add more fats into your diet. And now I'm not saying to go eat pizza or fries or burgers or whatever, healthy fats. So think about any nuts or seeds or nut butter, so peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, fatty fish like salmon, avocados. They're very calorically dense foods, and they won't necessarily fill you up that much. Whereas if you were to eat like a bunch of rice, that will probably fill you up a lot more than, let's say, a tablespoon of peanut butter. So yeah, fats are going to be your best friend if you struggle gaining weight. What is my favorite fitness brand, like clothing wise? I feel like it's either Gymshark or Alpha Elite. Like I feel like that's what most people would say. I feel like I have a slight bias towards Alpha Elite because obviously, as I mentioned before, I'm a big fan of Christian Guzman. I've been watching his videos forever, but also because this time last year, actually, I was one of 3 winners to win a $500 gift card for their Black Friday launch, which was just amazing. And I was so happy. I actually made a video about that. And that's probably why I have a bit more of a bias towards like the Alpha Elite as a brand. However, I must say that Gymshark does have a lot lot cheaper clothes. So if you're on like a budget or something and still want quality stuff, I'd say Gymshark. But for me, it's always been Alpha Elite. Alright guys, so I just finished the workout, and one of the most frequently asked questions I got was, how do you stay so disciplined? And now for me, I feel like I don't like talking about myself in this way because I just don't. Like, I'm a humble person, but honestly, like, I do believe that I am wired a bit differently. And now what I mean by that is that, okay, so first of all, I don't really have that many friends. I mean, like, I had friends at the beginning of high school, but towards the end I didn't really have that many, and now in university don't really have that many either. And I do believe that that has allowed me to pretty much just focus on myself and do what I want without anyone's opinion or restrictions or whatever. So I've basically just been doing my own thing for these past couple of years, and nothing's really stopping me. And now I think what people mean by discipline is pretty much just consistency, because it's pretty much the same thing. And so how do I get myself to consistently go to the gym every single day? How do I consistently keep eating healthy? How do I consistently stay active? How do I do that? I feel like you gotta have a goal in mind. Like, that's the number one most important thing. If you have a goal in mind, there should absolutely be nothing in your way or stopping you. Like, there shouldn't be. If you have a goal and something is stopping you from reaching that goal, then that goal is simply not worth it for you. So you gotta find a realistic goal that you actually deep down want. Don't care what other people think about it. Don't care what other people's opinion, your friends, your family, your co-workers, whoever it may be. Don't even think about their judgment. Just focus on yourself and have a goal in mind, and just do everything you possibly can to reach that goal. I feel like that's the biggest thing that has helped me stay disciplined and consistent, is just having a goal in mind, then having mini goals along the way. So I have lots of mini goals that I set for myself, and once I complete those mini goals, I set more mini goals, and ultimately those mini goals will help me reach that ultimate big goal I have at the end. And once I reach that really big goal at the end, I'll make a new goal, and then I'll work towards that as well. So number one biggest thing to take away out of this is just find something you love doing. Just find your passion, set a goal, and just keep working towards that goal. I guarantee you, if that goal is worth it for you, there should be absolutely nothing in your way. There should be absolutely nothing stopping you, because again, if that goal is worth it for you, nothing should come in your way. You should be unstoppable, you should have tunnel vision, and you should not care what other people think. So that's just my personal opinion, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna go home now, repeat the process, eat some food, and then finish up this Q&A, because I feel like this video is getting really long. Okay guys, so to end this video, just some quick fire questions. Not gonna elaborate on any of them, just super quick answers. So here we go. What is the heaviest PR you have on this bulk? I don't ever try my 1 rep max, I don't do that. I just do based on how many reps I can do. So yesterday for squats I did 245 for 3 sets of 5 reps, so I guess that's a PR. And then today actually for the bench press I did 170 for 3x6, and then for deadlifts I can do 320 for 3x5. So yeah, that's that. Why did you start bodybuilding? Now that's a really good question. I may have to go into more detail with that one, but just to kind of answer it quickly. I don't know actually. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, the first time I ever picked up a pair of weights was when I was 13 years old, and my dad bought like these set of adjustable dumbbells, and I was really inconsistent with that, just on and off. And then when I was 15 years old in grade 10, me and my friend, we decided to go into the weight room in our high school, and then ever since then I've been pretty consistent, been working out ever since. And yeah, I'm not really sure why, just one of those things that just happens, you know. So no real explanation, I just started doing it consistently and I fell in love with the process. Super cheesy answer, but that's basically it. And again, this goes back to the whole discipline part, having that goal in mind and just striving towards it no matter what happens. So yeah. How was your dating life? It is non-existent, as you guys can probably tell. What's your future goals in this industry? My future goals, like, I don't know, man. Obviously I have my own goals, which I don't want to like tell you guys because like they're my goals, but just in general, like, I'd love to just keep making videos, keep posting content, and the goal with all these videos is basically just to provide value and help you guys. If I can just help one person, if one person watches my videos and he or she learns something from it, like, I'm happy. I'm super happy with that. As long as you guys just enjoy watching my content and take something out of it, whether it's like whatever, you guys learn something or something, then that makes me really happy. So I will continue doing this. Like, I love doing it. So yeah, future goals, just continue making videos, continue creating content, and just helping you guys out, because that's why I started. And yeah, also just document my process too. And yeah, I think that's pretty much most of the questions I wanted to answer in today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to go give this video a thumbs up. I'd highly appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
I'm sorry that I stole